Hey guys, it's Cameron, and I'm going to tell you about my spring break. We went to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic to the resort that was called Lifestyle. We stayed there for 10 days, but sadly it did rain for like 5 of those days. But I did end up having a lot of fun with my family and my 3 little sisters, my parents, my grandparents, and my great aunt and uncle. I learned some card games there. We played euchre, Crazy 8, 7-Up, Kings on the Corner, things like that. That's what we do when it rains and at night. We go to a whole bunch of different restaurants, and it's overall just a lot of fun to have with my family, and I really enjoy and keep it in a special place in my heart the time that I spend with my family. So it's a great trip, and I can't wait to go back.
Any of your parents have Facebook, you probably know about the incidents that happened in my first cruise. And if you didn't know, my mom got so sick before she got on the Disney Dream that the medical staff wouldn't even let my mom on the boat because, gosh, I mean, she only threw up like 4 times on the way to Port Canaveral in Orlando. But besides all those unqualified doctors, we had a great time. I believe that my mom getting sick was for the best because she gets motion sickness, and of course it was sad, but also every time we left our room and came back, there was at least one gift or sweet treat from someone new on the boat, such as chocolate-covered strawberries, chocolate, gold doubloons, our giant quilt folded into a sea turtle. My mom was the only one to get sick and taken off the boat. My brother survived the first 24 hours, but couldn't hold it in. Literally. He threw up for 2 days straight. Well, that's pretty much my cruise summed up. Everyone got sick.
Phillips, and for my spring break, I went to Ohio. And it may not seem like that fun, like the beach or anything like that, but I got to see some of my old family members I haven't seen in a while, like my aunts, uncles, my grandma, and grandpa. My mom and dad had a really great time there. I mean, I didn't have that much great time because, well, there wasn't no beach and I couldn't do anything because it was always cold. So after we went to Ohio, we went back to Indiana, and I had a sleepover with one of my best friends, Cole. While we were in our sleepover, we built a fort and wrestled on the bed. And after that, in the morning, he went back to his house, and the next day was the last day of spring break.
So over my spring break, I did almost nothing. On Sunday, I was supposed to have a sleepover, the first Sunday, but of course I didn't, because of course they had something to do. I'm sorry. And then, so that Tuesday, then I went and got my braces tightened, and I was supposed to get highlights, but you don't see any because we had to reschedule. I also got contact. I kind of just laid around, and then Wednesday and Thursday, and then on Wednesday afternoon I left to go to South Bend, and then we left again at about 3 o'clock on Thursday with my new dog, who's really annoying. And then on Friday I did nothing. Friday I did kind of something. At 2 o'clock I went to see a movie. Woo! And then on Saturday, I went outside because it was really warm. And I cleaned out brush, like around my pond. It hurt. I have battle scars. Battle scars. And then on Sunday, I laid around pretty much the entire day. And then at 5:30ish, my friends came over, and we had a sleepover. Yes, she was.
I was fashionably late. Thank you very much.
And we did a lot of fun stuff, like get drenched, because we were outside in the rain for about an hour. 2 of them left at 12, and this one here stayed until 3.
She bit me.
Threw a blanket. But yeah, that was my spring break, and now I'm here.
About my birthday or spring break.
Hey, what up, Frizzle?
It's fun. For my birthday, I went to the movies and I watched Logan. It was a good movie. No spoilers, I'm not mean. And then came back, ate like a pig because I was hungry. And then, I got the pro vlog skills. But then my friend got me some Netflix. I watched Fuller House season 2. It's pretty lit. And my great grandma She got me another PS4 controller, and sounds very emotionless, but I'm not that big of a fan of being on camera. But and then I got one chargers that like put controllers on it and charges them, and then yeah, and then I had my friend over. I had my friend Joey over, stay the night with me. It's fun, and I got to play a bunch of stuff with my friends. My PS4. So that was my birthday over spring break.
Hey guys, we are back from the game arcade, and we won lots of tickets. We used almost all tickets to buy Skittles, 12 packs. 606 tickets can buy a 12 pack. So I was all good with that. It was enough, and it was a nice last long day of spring. Guys, as you see, I have not been doing really good on March Madness, but hey, it's the last day of spring break. We can do something fun, right? Okay, today we are going to go to a couple arcades, play a couple games, and let's see how it turns out. Come back.
I went to Florida, and I didn't even know I was going until Thursday night because it was a surprise pretty much. And so we went there. I swam all week. We ate some good stuff. We actually went to the beach, and I didn't really like it because the water tasted nasty. Don't ask why I got to taste it, because the Atlantic Ocean tried robbing me, and it cut me, and my foot now has battle scars. And now we only played 5 holes because we got rained out, and I found an orange on the golf course. It was great. And then after that, like, I just swam most of the time on my regular days. Then I finished a book too. It was really, really exciting. And when we got back, I had a sleepover with this one. She bit me through a blanket, but I kind of deserved it. And so pretty much that was my spring break. So, oh, I forgot. I had an orthodontist appointment on Monday. And I have to get braces on May 30th. I'm not too happy about it, but at the same time, I'm pretty excited because I'll be like Lizzo now. Bye. Hope you enjoyed my.
I hung out with my grandma and it was amazing. And I had a sleepover. First, I had a sleepover with a 5-year-old. She goes to my church. She says I'm her best friend. So she stayed the night, and all we did was play dolls for 3 hours straight. Then we went to bed. Then we played it for like 5 hours straight. So that was kind of fun. We didn't go to bed because we were trying to get her to sleep, and she wouldn't. So we had to watch movies. So the movies we watched were Sing and Annie. That's about it. Next adventure is finding new shoes. Something else I did. Watch YouTube. I don't watch too much YouTube, but I only watch like one person, and it's Jake Paul. So I watch a lot of Jake Paul. There's my girl Jake. Where is she? Oh. We can't find her. So that's about all I did on my spring break. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I also slept a lot, and it was heavenly. I also got Starbucks every day, and I got the same thing every day, which is a strawberry, acai or I don't know, refresher, and it's amazing because you know why? It refreshes you. Next adventure is go-karting, and may I remind you, all this is in Indiana. So the go-karting place was fun, but I went 10 miles an hour my first race at a 25-mile-an-hour place, and I was stupid. and somebody ran into my cart, and I was just like, and I flew in the air a little bit, like this much, so not much, but it was scary, and it hurt. So then, after that first race, I got good, and I started going fast and learning turns and stuff. Then I was a pro, yo! So, yeah. So we were gonna go to Muncie, and we did, but they were sold out of the shoes that I was gonna get, which are Adidas. So, I call them Adidas. Amy, isn't that smart, Adidas? She thinks it's smart. So then they didn't have them, and I wanted them. So we had to go to Indianapolis. Well, that was okay, because we had to go anyways. But we weren't going to go to the mall, but then we did, so I could get my new shoes. You may be wondering, why'd you have to go to Indianapolis, Ella? Because my sister is getting married on May 12th. So we had a lot of planning to do, and so we had to go pick out the cupcake flavors at Gigi's Cupcakes. By the way, Gigi's Cupcakes are amazing.
Why is it an iMovie? Why didn't you?
They are amazing cupcakes. So we got this.
Hey everyone, it's Emmy, and I'm here to tell you about my spring break. So this year on spring break, we went to Cancun, Mexico, and I had such a blast. I left school early on Wednesday, and we just had a really great time. We did a lot of nothing. We swam, we went into the ocean, we tanned on the beach. It was just a really fun time. But my favorite thing out of the vacation was we rented this yacht, and we went in the lagoon and into the ocean, and it was really amazing because we went on a sunset tour, and it was just really beautiful. And we didn't do a lot much else, just swimming, tan, and have a lot of fun.
I'm going to be talking about my spring break. And what I did was on spring break was I flew to Florida, and once I got there, like the next couple of days, I went to the beach, and then after that, I went putt-putting like the next day, and then a couple of days later, I went home. And when we were driving home, we were looking for a hotel to stay in for the night, and like all the hotels were full because of this mule festival. And I couldn't believe that like all the hotels were full just because of a mule festival. Well, that's what I did on my spring break.
I didn't do very much. Most of the time, I just stayed home and played games. But I went to soccer on Wednesday, and well, when I was playing, this guy he kicked the ball and it hit me right in the eye. I'm surprised I don't have a black eye. But yeah, over this week, I just stayed at my dad's a lot because my mom had to work in the morning, and I don't get to see my dad very much. So, and I just stayed there and played games most of the time. I don't like to go places, so that's why we didn't go anywhere this spring break, and I just stayed at my dad's. Okay. Well, that's my spring break.
What's good in the hood, man? What's good in the hood? Yeah, Jenny, homie Crosser in the house. I'm gonna tell you what I did over spring break. So, I went to Las Vegas. It was pretty lit. It's really huge. The hotels are huge. We went to downtown, which was the worst experience of my life. We stayed in the Excalibur, which is basically a huge castle. And it wasn't the best hotel, but I mean, it could be updated. They're probably gonna tear it down pretty soon, because that's what they do in Las Vegas. We went to the Hoover Dam, Red Rock Canyon. We jumped on rocks and stuff at the Red Rock Canyon. We went and saw 2 shows. One was Chris Angel and the other was Blue Man Group. My homie Tucker over in the hood. What up in the hood, Tucker? What up? And we did go to a buffet. And there's Cameron. I don't know where she's going. Okay. We went, and right before we left spring break, we went we were just about to leave. We were waiting for a bus, and then we got the news that there was a robbery at the Rolex store, which is kind of bad because right before it happened, I took a picture of the Rolex sign smiling. So it might look like I am the robber. And also, after that, there was a shooting, and one person died. So I'm glad I left when I did. There was someone, I don't even know what they were doing. They were obviously psycho. But that's what up in the hood, man. Say bye, Tuck.
See ya.
Hey, that's what up in the crosser hood. This is what's up in the sizzle. Down on the sizzle and the grizzle. Grizzle on the dabble. Whipping on the truck of a car. This is Gannon, and we out.
Giraffe. Okay. Hey guys, it's Jenna here, and I went to spring break at Hershey, Pennsylvania, Gettysburg, and Ohio. As you can see, I got a Hershey shirt from a place I'd forget. I also got a bracelet, and it's got the little Hershey kiss on it. And so at Hershey, Pennsylvania, it smelled like chocolate. And I went to a lot of chocolate places. Like, there's chocolate everywhere. If you did something good, you got a chocolate. When we checked into our hotel, we got a chocolate. What's up with that? Anyways, so at Hershey, Pennsylvania, we went to a lot of stores. We went to Chocolate World Place. We went to another chocolate place. We went to a chocolate museum and stuff like that. And at the museum and stuff, it was really boring at the museum, because it was all information. I don't want to read on spring break. And then at the Chocolate World, they had a little tour thing. And at the tour, you had to ride this little, it wasn't a roller coaster, but it was just a little seat thingy. And it took you around in a circle, and you got to see how it's made. And then you got to see the Reese's peanut butter cup, you got to see the Hershey chocolate bar, and you also got to see the Hershey Kiss girl. And then at that place, my sister got a freaking humongous Hershey bar. It's 5 pounds, and I tried to eat it yesterday. I couldn't even cut it. Anyways, so yeah, she got the Hershey bar, and then I got this bucket thingy, and you gotta fill it with candy. And the candy, there was I put Jolly Ranchers and Hershey Kisses and chocolate little small ones. And I also put, if I didn't already say, Hershey Kisses. It's really good. Now I'm keeping it in my bedroom because I'm gonna snack when I can. And then after we went to the museum and stuff, we went to this other place, and it lets you try different chocolates. I didn't want to do that, so I gotta make my own hot chocolate, and it tasted good. And then we spent the night. And then they have this hotel, well, not in the hotel. The hotel's humongous. I don't even know where I'm at in there. At the hotel, there's this pool thing, but it's not a pool. There's a pool, and there's this walk thingy. You gotta try and walk across, and then there's 2 slides. It is lit over there. You guys need to go. And then we spent the night, and then next morning we left and we went to Gettysburg. And when we went to Gettysburg, we went to the battlefield place. We went to this museum place. We got to see artifacts and all that jazz. But it kind of got a little boring because there was a lot of information again. And then at the museum, we walked around and I got a little bit sunburnt, not a lot though. And I was really hoping to get my tan on, but I didn't. And then we spent the night in Gettysburg. And then we went to Pittsburgh. I want to see the Abbey Lee Dance Company. Oh, my parents were like, no. Anyways, so then we went to Pittsburgh and spent the night. And we just stayed in Pittsburgh because it was close. And then in Ohio, we went to Ohio. And in Ohio, we went to go see our grandparents. And we also, what did we do? We went to Dave & Buster's. And we ate at Dave & Buster's. And then we went to this place called Sweet and Sassy. And I got my nails done. And I also got this like shower body wash stuff, and it has like glitter and stuff in it because it's a very preppy place. And then and we did that. And then also in Columbus, we went to our grandma's house, and then we hung out there. And then we went to go stay in a hotel because then the next morning we left. We went back home, and I was really glad to go home because I was getting a little homesick, I guess. And then, yes. But then, today, we had a hamburger or a cheeseburger, whatever one you want to call it. And all week, I had cheeseburgers and stuff because we had to go to restaurants. And I guess they're trying to kill me. They gave me a hamburger like 7 times. I'm going to turn into a hamburger. Well, anyways, guys, that was my spring break. Let's get this to 5,000 likes, please. Bye. Psych. Just kidding, guys. I'm still back. I don't care if you guys give me 0 likes or a lot of thumbs down. I don't care, because I know you guys will love it. So, bye, guys. See you later.
Consisted of 4 main things: swimming, tennis, shopping, and watching TV. We went to the Premium Edinburgh outlet on Monday, and then we went to Castleton Mall twice that week. We also played tennis because I took up tennis over spring break, and I've had 8 lessons now. And I also went to the pool a lot, but not just to have fun, to actually practice. Tuesday, we watched Beauty and the Beast. It was really good, and we had lots of fun. Those were my main things that we did this spring break.